Hey guys, Nicole Cooper here, heading in to pick up my little man from school. And I wanted to shoot this quick video to talk to you guys about, you know, it's so funny. We shoot 1,000,001 videos, and one of my teammates, Angela Carter, just went and pulled up a video that I did in 2008. And that video was me having the same message then that I have today. But I just got off the phone with one of my cousins, and I've just been having conversations with people repetitiously about the same topic over and over again. And that's when you know when something keeps coming up that you need to do a video about it. But I wanted to shoot this video to share with you guys the importance of connecting the things that really drive you to your business model. In Empower Network, a lot of people don't understand what Empower Network is and how it works. And I've shot videos on this over and over again about the technical side of what it is. But guys, here's what it really is. Empower Network is simply a platform where you can take whatever it is that you're passionate about and share it on a global level with people who have a similar interest or need based on something that you've gone through in your life. So for example, we did a team call last night, and I shared how one of my teammates, Angela Watson, she has been with me since 2009. She's tried different businesses with me, had a little bit of success, but it never really connected with her. And she recently got an Empower Network. She's been with me in Empower Network for quite some time, not really from a business building standpoint. She was just in listening to the Inner Circle trainings and staying plugged into the team trainings, never quite knowing where this whole process fits in for her. She just was in attendance because she loved the inspiration. She loved the messages. She was very excited about being in this atmosphere, but she didn't quite know how it would connect with her personally from a standpoint of being able to build a business. Well, about a week ago, Angela reached out to me and sent me an email and said, Nicole, I had to share this with you. So she went on and kind of shared some background with me and said, I just want to say thank you because you don't know this, but here's what's been going on with me. So she went on to tell me how she appreciated that I connected with her on Facebook because we joined. I reached out to her years ago when I was first moving to Memphis and, you know, was trying to build my network here. So I just started adding all kind of people in Memphis, and she was one of the people that I added. Then I started promoting my business and we connected. Long story short, we hung out here and got connected here locally and spent some time together. Our kids spent time together, etc., etc. And she said, I'm thankful for Tracy encouraging you to join Empower Network so that you can join, so that I can join. She said, because I was on an Inner Circle call the other day, not too long ago, and her son, he has autism. He had been going through some things to the point where he loved going to school once upon a time, but all of a sudden he started fighting when it came time to school. He would scream, kick, and holler to the point where every day she had to get help from people to pull her child out of the car to get them into the school. And she said she couldn't figure out what was going on with him, so she followed the doctor's directions and put him on medication, which was narcotics. And she said she was listening to an Inner Circle call, and David Wood made a comment that about parents who follow people's directions, who just want to throw and put their kids on medication, when in actuality there's nothing wrong with the child. You know, they just have a different way about them that people don't understand. So when she heard that, it made her take her son off a medication and start investigating what's going on with my son. Long story short, her mother told her, why don't we see what's going on by just putting a recorder in his backpack and hear what's going on in his classroom, because it might be something going on in his classroom. Lo and behold, they stuck a recorder in there and taped what was going on for 2 days and found out that the teacher was abusing the children, hitting and verbally abusing them. And these babies are 5 years old, maybe in the 5-6-year-old range, was being verbally and physically abused, called all kind of names, and doing all kind of negative things to the children. And her son, he couldn't talk, but he was showing her through his actions that something was wrong. And so she wanted to thank me to say that one interaction on that call, with her hearing him for 3 seconds say something about parents and medication, that sparked in her to take her child off of medication, that sparked in her to investigate a little bit more to see what's going on, that ended up revealing that her child was being abused and all the other kids in the class, where now there is a lot of stuff going on with this case. And, you know, they've worked on getting that teacher out of the classroom, and you know, so many other things have happened as a product of it. It gave her clarity on why all of this, since I've known her since 2009, why our paths crossed. Because for that very moment, it was an encounter that helped change her situation and help save her son's life in a certain situation where he was off medication. So we're talking about this, and I told her, I said, Angela, listen to me. I said, you have a voice. I said, for you to just go through this and you finally tapped into something where most people wouldn't know where to start with figuring out what's going on with their child. You have a voice for parents with autism who might be going through the same thing right now and don't know what to do because the doctors are telling them one thing, throwing their kids on medication, other stuff is going on, and the teachers is acting like everything is okay, but they don't know how to find out what's going on in that classroom. And it's a big fight trying to investigate and see, what's really happening because people are going to be on their best behavior when you're watching, right? So I said, Angela, your message is to talk to parents with autism and share your story and share your journey. I said, because although you've gone through this and you had a positive outcome where you discovered the problem, there are people right now who are just going through it and they're in tears and they're watching their child act out who can't communicate and they need someone to speak on their behalf. And so she was like, well, Nicole, I'm scared to do videos and blah, blah, blah. And I told her, I said, Angela, it ain't about you. At this point, it's about that baby that's screaming out for help and your ability to shoot a video or write a blog post where you're talking to parents of autistic children or parents of children with special needs, where you can share your story and inspire them to do a little bit more to help prevent that child from something that's going on that they don't know how to communicate and nobody has exposed yet. Nobody has discovered yet. So I told her, I said, here's your chance to use your journey as the platform within Empower Network to connect with parents who they want to be home with their children too, but they got to work a job, because she told me how she used to cry because she had to go to work from 9 to 5 and she wished she could have been home with her child and didn't have to put him in that situation where he was being mistreated. I said, well, now you have Empower Network. That can be your platform where you share your journey about autism and you can potentially make money. You can make money from it because you'll connect with an audience of people who are just like you, who can use this platform as well for whatever story they need to share. And now you guys can start really building up and empowering each other while being able to work from home using Empower Network as a platform. Guys, I said all that to say this. I just got off the phone with my cousin. It was the same thing. There was some pain in her life where she's dealing with grieving the loss of her mom and different things that she's gone through. And I said, well, you can use Empower Network to tap into other people who have gone through that same process. See, guys, Empower is about you taking something that is a message from you. It's about your ability to inspire other people, because see, the journey that you've walked in your life, there are things that you've encountered and overcome that someone is just starting to go through. And everybody needs to make money. Everybody is looking for a way to share their message. Everyone has a story to tell, and Empower Network created that platform where you can share your story. You can tap into the things that are near and dear to your heart while impacting people's lives and make money doing it. So this video is about tapping into who you are, what your journey has been, and the things that you can do to impact other people. And you can talk about whatever you want using Empower Network as a platform and also make money doing it. So I'm hoping that this encourages you guys, because I find myself telling people over and over again, Empower is not about talking about making money all the time. You make money by talking about the things that are relevant to you, that you're passionate about, that have been a part of your journey, that can impact other people's lives. So anyway, I got to go get my son. This video is getting pretty long. Hopefully this will help some of you where you stop trying to dig for information to talk about anything random and talk to the things that are to the core of you guys. Because listen, being honest and truthful with who you are and being willing to pour into other people to impact them, Empower allows you to make money doing things that really matter. It's not about just getting money from folks, telling them about how to get rich online. It's about showing them a vehicle where they can have a platform to share their message, and you just so happen to make money doing it. And my message is how to tap into your purpose and how to take that purpose and turn it into profits. And Empower Network is the perfect model that has been in alignment with something that I discovered and knew in 2008 when I shot that video that Angela Carter shared. You can go look at all my old videos. I say the same thing all the time. It just so happens that Empower Network was in alignment with my destiny to come here so that I can truly live and walk out this message and get paid for it. Guys, you can get paid to live out your purpose. I don't care what other people say, but I'll talk more on this later. Hopefully you guys understand it. So if you've been thinking about Empower Network and you feel like, well, that is not a good fit for me, think about the fact that this is a platform for whatever your message is. And now you get paid to share your message. All right. So you can click on the link below, makemoneywithnicole.com. And I would love to have you on our team where you learn more about how to take your purpose and turn it into profits, your purpose and your passions, and turn it into profits using Empower Network as a platform. The power of the P's. All right, y'all, I got to go get my son. So I'll talk to you guys later, and hopefully this encouraged you. Leave your comments below. Bye-bye.